Let's just do time travel. Let's just do time travel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just do time travel. Let's just do time travel. All right, let's get into it. Hey, welcome to Kim Folks Conversation Corner. And I'm Kim Folk. Hey, what's going on, family? We're going to get to it today, man. Today, it's a pretty simple topic, man. I just want to just check in with the fam. I want to see how y'all doing, man. I want to see, are you enjoying your human experience like right now? Like, have you just had time to just sit down and just to check in with self, check in with self and like, you know, at this moment in time right now, am I enjoying myself? Am I having a good time right now? That's something I don't think many people think about that, right? We spend so much time, going to work, looking for a job, going to school, getting the degrees, buying the houses, getting the cars, going to the little league games. Have you ever just sat down and just asked yourself, man, am I having a good time right now? Because let me tell you something, y'all. Hey, we're all running the same race. Nobody wins, but we definitely die trying. You know what I'm saying? No one's cracked that code yet. So I just want to know, are you having a good time? So today's conversation is just checking in, man. I'm going to give you some of the things that I use to make sure that I'm having a good time being a human right now. Because you're here for a short time, not a long time, right? So with that being said, we're gonna go over, just number one, and it's not like any particular order or anything. It's just my number one. Your health. What is your health like? You know, are you sick? Are you sickly? Are you always catching colds? What is your overall health? What is your physical health? What is your physical health like? You know, do you do any type of exercise, any type of aerobic exercise? As you get older, you need to try and do more weightlifting type exercises because you start losing bone density, right? You need to make sure that you're eating enough protein because that also can contribute to, you becoming a little more fragile as you get older. What is your spiritual health, right? Because I can tell you, man, as you get older, you get closer to two things, man, and that's God and that's Social Security. You know what I'm saying? So, what is your spiritual health, man? And just to double back on your physical health, hey guys, hey man, I'm telling you. You want to make sure you check in on that abdomen. You want to make sure you check in on your gut. You do not want to be going to the bathroom filing a missing members report talking about, oh Lord, I can't find my wee. Oh Lord, somebody help me. No, you do not want to do that, man. So I'm telling you, get your weight in check, get your gut in check. I'm not a doctor, but if you look it up, they say your abdominal girth can contribute to you getting, having diabetes or being, close to having it. Look it up. I ain't a doctor. I'm just saying. You want to make sure you keep your stomach in check, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing else, do some sit-ups, do some crunches. Try not to eat, so much. All right. So moving on to number two. Love. Do you have love in your life? And to kind of tie into love, I'm also add appreciate it. And do you show appreciation? Right? Like if you have someone, let's just say you don't have a car, right? Car's in the shop and you still got to get from point A to point B, right? That person that you're calling to pick you up, are you showing them appreciation? Are you giving them gas money? Are you saying, hey man, I really appreciate you, doing this for me. I really, thank you for going out of your way. Are you doing those types of things? And are you yourself being appreciated? Are you on the other end of giving your time and giving your resources, giving your time and giving your resources, and do you feel appreciated for doing it? Yeah, I'm a one man show here. There's no production. It's just me in a room with a camera doing this very low jack, but the content that I'm giving you is coming from the heart, right? It's coming straight from the heart. So, you want to make sure that you're showing appreciation. You yourself want to feel appreciated. In the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, that is like one of the major things that humans want to feel. Humans want to feel appreciated, right? If you're doing something for someone, not every little thing, but when you're doing something out of your way and you're going up and beyond, of what you're supposed to do, do you feel appreciated on the other side? Is that being reciprocated, right? That's one of my main words right there is reciprocation. You know, if I do for you, I want to make sure that the same way that I do for you, you're going to also do for me, right? I mean, fair is fair, right? You don't want to be just taking. It needs to be an even exchange, right? The next thing that can definitely can either make you feel like heaven or hell is your finances. And your finances can directly be tied to, do you feel like you have a purpose? Is there a reason why you're here? Do you know why you're here? Do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Because if you have a purpose, I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna be worried about no money, right? I have a saying: when you work for the universe, you are never unemployed, right? So that means you always want to put yourself in a position of service. If you don't know nothing else, go help somebody, right? Go do something for somebody, right? People love problem solvers. Go solve a problem, right? There's dirty cars in your neighborhood. Go wash them. There's grass that's high. Go cut it. Be a problem solver. But if you're doing all those things, I guarantee you won't have to worry about your finances. Your finances will be A-OK. And that right there is one of those things that you could either be having a great time, or you can be like, oh God, it's another day. I'm just gonna just hang in there. And every time somebody says something to you, you're like, man, I'm just trying to figure it out, or whichever way the wind blows. You want to take more command of your existence. You want to take more command of your presence. So every now and then check in with yourself and be like, hey man, am I having a good time? And if you're not having a good time, then you need to go down this little checklist and say, okay, like we went over our health, how's my health? Am I in love? Do I feel love? Am I feeling appreciated? What are my finances like? Do I have a purpose? All right. The next thing is dreams and goals. Do you have a dream? Do you have goals? Do you have an end game? Right? Are you just going to work to go to work? I mean, because at the end of it, all they're going to say is, man, oh, Charles was a good man. Man, he was a good man. He was a hard-working man. That's all they're going to say. Because that's all you would have done was just work and go home. And so if you want them to say more than you was a good man, or you was a good woman, or you worked hard, then you're gonna have to get out there and do something. You got to move, you got to shake something, right? That's what keeps you alive. Having goals, having dreams, having something that excites you about life, other than just making money, right? If there was no money, how would you be happy? Right? What kind of dreams or goals would you have, right? So check in with your goals, check in with your dreams. And last but not least, this right here is by far my secret. Actually, my mom, she's hilarious, right? I had these cutting knives, right? So I like to cut fruit. I like to cut fresh fruit, right? So, I had these knives, right? They were cutting all good. I was on the phone with her. I was like, man, Mom, these knives right here, I'm trying to tell you, these knives so serious. And she like, boy, you just grateful for every little thing, ain't you, right? And I'm like, yeah, actually I am. Because that's my secret. That's my secret, right? Is gratitude, right? So the fifth thing to make sure that you're having a good time, or to know if you're having a good time, is that you're showing gratitude to God for all the above, right? It's easy to be thankful when everything is going your way, your prayers are being answered and all that stuff. But while you're losing the job, you're getting the speeding ticket, your kid keeps skipping school, can you still show gratitude, right? That's the key, right? So if you can continue, when, not if, when, because if ifs and buts was pots and pans, the whole world would be a kitchen, right? So when you show gratitude, I'm telling you, man, your physical, spiritual health gonna be great, right? Your love life gonna be great. Your money gonna be great. Your dreams and goals are gonna be checked off. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's gonna be beautiful, right? It's gonna be beautiful. So with that being said, I want you to, in the words of Wiz Khalifa, I want you to just find a way, man. I want you to find a way to get it done. Because it's on you anyway. So you might as well roll them sleeves up and get it done, man.
Long days, gotta recharge to run the play. Paper straight, come up with bars to get us paid. Major weight, make it hard for them to imitate. Rolex, tell the daytime and
Not trying to get banned, but you get the point. You gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to get all those things checked off, so that the next time you sit down with yourself and say, hey, am I having a good time? You'll be able to be like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm having a good time right now. Hell yeah. And I can't wait to go to bed and wake up and do this shit again tomorrow. Right? That's how you want to feel. So thanks for tuning in to episode 8. Once again, this is Kim Folks Conversation Corner, and we family, man. Thank you.